What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deep into one of the most requested reviews analysis, so stick around, you don't want to miss this. But before we get into that, if you're considering a purchase, don't miss out on this incredible discount available right now. Check the description below and the pinned first comment. Now let's not delay any further and jump right into the details.
Opening things up, our first reviewer gives us their take.
This reviewer, an electronics technician with decades of experience, initially acquired this portable power station to serve as a reliable backup for a CPAP machine during frequent power outages. After about a month of rigorous, almost daily testing, our reviewer developed a clear picture of its capabilities and limitations. The unit proved to be a workhorse for everyday electronics, simultaneously charging multiple devices like laptops, tablets, and phones without any trouble. It even managed to power a box fan for a surprisingly long 6 hours on its low setting. The most critical test, powering a CPAP machine overnight, was a resounding success. The power station comfortably provided a full night of sleep, lasting over 9 hours and still retaining a bit of charge, a result that pleasantly surprised this client. While it understandably cannot handle high-wattage appliances like a coffee maker, its 600-watt output is more than sufficient for a wide range of essential devices. What truly impressed the reviewer was the quality of the internal components, specifically the long-lasting battery cells that promise a significantly greater lifespan than many comparable units on the market. After dozens of full charge and discharge cycles, the performance remained consistent. While the overall experience was overwhelmingly positive, there were a few minor quibbles. The cooling fan emits a brief, high-pitched whine upon startup, the display screen turns off too quickly, and the companion app, while useful, could be more feature-rich. Despite these small points, the final verdict is that this is a well-built, reliable, and incredibly versatile device. Its solid construction and dependable performance make it an excellent choice for everything from car camping to essential home backup power.
Cool. Let's uncover what our next reviewer has to say.
This reviewer found this portable power station to be a fantastic little machine, praising its impressive output power in a compact form. Overall, our reviewer is very happy with the purchase, especially considering the great deal they got on it. The main goal was to find a small solar generator with a robust inverter and a modern battery that could handle demanding tools, like a particular electric chainsaw charger that draws a significant amount of power. This unit handled that task without any issues. As a bonus test, it even managed to run a high-wattage coffee maker using its power lifting feature, successfully brewing a cup, though it did consume a fair bit of the battery's charge in the process. The only real drawback noted was the fan noise. Even when set to the silent charging mode, the fan isn't completely quiet. This client described hearing an audible buzzing sound as the fan controller slowly ramps up its speed. While not a deal-breaker, it's a noticeable quirk in an otherwise nearly perfect device. The manufacturer apparently confirmed this is normal behavior. On the technical side, the power output meters proved to be quite reliable, showing readings that were very close to what a separate, dedicated watt meter displayed. Our reviewer also shared some helpful tips, noting that leaving the outputs on or keeping the companion app connected can lead to a slow, undisplayed battery drain, which is a common trait for these types of devices. A particularly liked feature was the unit's versatility, as it could be easily and quickly recharged using external batteries, in addition to its solar charging capabilities. This client concluded that for anyone needing a small, powerful, and versatile power station, this is an excellent choice, so long as you don't expect it to run high-draw appliances all day without a backup power source.
Alright, let's find out what our next reviewer has to share.
This reviewer has been using portable power stations for a while, owning both an older model and this newer power station, and wanted to share some thoughts. The first thing that stood out was the weight difference. Even though the size is about the same, this thing is noticeably lighter, which is great for portability. It also packs more power, which is always a plus. The display is a big improvement, giving you a clear percentage of battery life and estimated runtime, which is super handy. Apparently, without a load, it even estimates like 30 hours of runtime just displaying the screen. There's also some kind of power boost function that supposedly lets you run things that need more juice than it's officially rated for. Charging is easy. The AC cable plugs into the front and it charges up quickly and quietly. You can also charge it with solar panels or even from your car, which is neat. Plus, you can use it as a UPS, plugging it into the wall and then plugging your devices into it for backup power. The client also mentioned the app, which connects via Bluetooth. Initially, there were some quirks with the app's Wi-Fi settings, but an update seems to have addressed that by removing the Wi-Fi option altogether. The user didn't seem particularly impressed with the app's interface, wishing it mirrored the unit's display more closely. However, there were some issues our reviewer ran into while testing. They tried to make coffee with a Keurig, but it kept triggering an overload error, even with the power lift feature enabled. It worked fine for charging laptops and other small electronics and powering an air pump though. Some quirks were noticed too, like a humming noise when charging via DC, and the fact that it only connects to one Bluetooth device at a time. The user had some design suggestions too. They found the placement of the light annoying because it blinds you when you turn it on and the display turns off too quickly. Also, they thought the AC char.
That's it for this one. If you found this helpful, tap that like button and subscribe for more. Got thoughts? Questions? Let's talk in the comments. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.